Tonight, we are kicking off our primary election coverage with a highly contested Senate race. Earlier in our newscast, we went over the Democratic primary race with 10 TV's Olivia Eugenio. She is back now live at the Delaware County Board of Elections to talk about the Republican side of that race. And Olivia, this is a crowded field and it's getting national attention.
Yeah, definitely, Andrew. There are 7 candidates that are running this race. So tonight we're just going to talk about the top 3, just focus on those top 3 candidates in the latest poll from the Trafalgar Group, which shows J.D. Vance as the top candidate. Right behind him is Matt Dolan, who is the current state senator for Ohio's 24th district. And third in the latest poll shows Josh Mandel. But you have to keep in mind that there is about a 3% margin of error for this poll. So it's incredibly close, if not anyone's race.
Yeah, Olivia, you can't talk about the GOP without talking about another player who's not on the ballot, but quite influential, talking about former President Donald Trump's influence in this campaign.
Yeah, Andrew, President Trump has endorsed the top candidate, who is J.D. Vance, which has caused many to pause based on Vance's past comments and position about the former president. And
that seat opened after, Olivia, after Senator Rob Portman announced that he was retiring from his term, not seeking to sit in that position anymore. Who did he endorse for his seat?
Yeah, so the senator backed Jane Timken, who is not in the top 3 candidates that I just mentioned. Timken is the former Ohio GOP chair, and the winner of this race will face the winner of the Democratic primary, who is looking to be Representative Tim Ryan. And of course, we'll continue to follow this race throughout the evening. For now, live at the Delaware County Board of Elections, Olivia Eugenio, 10 TV News.
Olivia, thank you. The race for Ohio governor also being closely watched around the country. Governor Mike DeWine trying to win the Republican nomination despite not receiving an endorsement from former President Donald Trump, while both Democrats running for office were not endorsed by their own party. 10 TV's Kevin Landers following that race and joining us from the driving park in East Columbus. Kevin.
Well, good evening. 75-year-old Mike DeWine is trying to seek his 2nd term as governor. The governor is credited for luring intel to Ohio, but he's also fighting within his own party, who have taken issues with him regarding his COVID-19 measures. On the Democrat side, Nan Whaley is trying to be the first woman governor in Ohio. John Cranley, the former mayor of Cincinnati, says he plans to fire every member of the PUCO in the wake of the HB 6 corruption scandal. I spoke with both Whaley and Cranley today, and both feel like they've campaigned hard enough to win. Both say they plan to rid the State House of corruption, but the Supreme Court leaked yesterday to overturn Roe v. Wade. Each one, though, thinks that issue will help them win this May primary and the fall election.
We all know what's at stake on this race. And we need to have someone that is going to be unequivocal about women's health care and fighting for access.
It's an egregious and outrageous attack on women's freedom and dignity. And I think it just raises the stakes of this election. Democrats have to win.
The Governor DeWine was asked about the Supreme Court leak today. He said, quote, "We expected a decision and we thought it was very possible that Roe would be overturned." DeWine has already signed into law the heartbeat bill, which prohibits abortions after a heartbeat can be detected. Now stay with 10 TV throughout the night as we give you the latest results on this governor's race. Reporting live in East Columbus, Kevin Landers, 10 TV News.